Hey, this is Eternal Tragedy, and you are listening to the Metal Therapy Radio Show. I started Eternal Tragedy in 1999. In that time, the name of the band was not Eternal Tragedy, but it was Metal Till Death, and the songs back then were sang in clean vocals. And then later the name became Eternal Tragedy, and Eternal Tragedy released the first demos intended like they are meant today. I mean technical death metal, and one in 2000, and the second demo was released in 2001. I chose the name for this band, and I also drew the moniker, the official logo for it. And the lineup now, Eternal Tragedy is looking actually for a lineup. Eternal Tragedy at the moment is just me, the guitarist and the composer, founder of Eternal Tragedy. And I'm Italian, but I moved here in Athens, Greece. It's a nicer place. And now, as I said, Eternal Tragedy is looking for, to complete actually the lineup. We need a drummer, a bass player, a second guitarist, and a growler. What is asked for is actually death metal musicians. It's better if it would not be session musicians, because actually I want a lineup to grow up with and do many things with the lineup. So this is the situation right now about the Eternal Tragedies lineup. Influences, musical influences. So I listened to several bands since I was a baby. Like I was listening to Creator, Slayer, Venom, and stuff like that. Later on, I started to know also other bands like Symphony X, Dream Theater, Yngwie Malmsteen, the prog band Goblin, and other things like could also be sometimes Anthrax, or I don't know, The East Side, Valerie Remains, Morbid Angel, Cannibal Corpse, all this stuff. But when you listen to my music, you cannot actually identify what I listen to. You can understand that I listen to several categories that I hate to call categories, but to understand each other we say categories. You can understand that I listen to those several metal categories, yes. So I do not have actually a particular influence on that. So far, Eternal Tragedy did 2 demos. One was called simply Demo, and then came out Voice of Instinct, a 2 tracks demo, and finally came out the full album, Forever. And upcoming lives at the moment, we don't have upcoming lives because I'm alone. As I said before, I'm looking for musicians to complete actually the lineup. In the past, Eternal Tragedy had several important also live shows. We opened for acts like Ragnarok from Norway, and also Nervo Chaos from South America, and also some others, not so big bands, but quite big enough Italian acts. And the future plans of the band. The future plans of the band, okay, right now I am composing for the second album. I'm taking it actually quite easy because, as I said, I do not have a lineup. So I take my time, and the future plans will be just to create another masterpiece of death metal. That would be my second album, and other plans would be, of course, to complete the lineup and to take Eternal Tragedy on stage again here in Greece, and also, why not, also back in Italy, and wherever is it possible to play. And thank you very much for this space and for this interview, and just stay metal. Thank you.